Yo, it's L. WWF No Mercy is considered by many to be one of, if not, the greatest wrestling game ever made. This game took what WrestleMania 2000 and the WCW games did before it, but perfected it. It came out months before ECW would shut down, a year before WCW would shut down, and 2 years before the WWF became the WWE, officially marking the end of the Attitude Era. And to me, this game is, I think, the best representation of what the Attitude Era was. Its roster was made up of people who helped define the Attitude Era, and it came out just as a bookend to when wrestling was at its peak.
WWF No Mercy.
Tonight, Super Mario versus L. Super Mario, any words?
I've got some words for sure. Nessun dorma. Nobody sleep tonight. For tonight, you witness the death of the old world and the rise of the Super Mario world. And I have news for anyone who thinks they can stand in my way. Vicharo, I will win. Vicharo, El. Vicharo.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H, Kane, The Undertaker, The Hardy Boys, The Dudley Boys. It doesn't matter if it's the singles division, the tag team division, or even the women's division. All your favorite Attitude Era wrestlers and mine are in this game. The gameplay is very similar to the WCW games in WrestleMania 2000, but I find No Mercy is much more refined. When it comes to editing wrestlers, creating wrestlers, changing their movesets, you have better choices and more options. Now, from the previous game, WrestleMania 2000, to No Mercy, they did remove the in-ring portion of wrestlers' entrances, but what they added more than makes up for it. You're able to go ringside and put people through the announcer's table. They even added ladder matches, which you can play with up to 4 players. There are returning arenas, but there's also new ones like SmackDown and No Mercy, and there's even other ones that you can unlock. They also added this whole new backstage area. First, you just throw your opponent in front of the Titantron, where you can actually wrestle if you want. But you can actually throw them into the back, where you access this hallway, and from this hallway, you can access other rooms. You can wrestle in a boiler room if you want. There's also a locker room with a table set up where you can put your opponent through. There's this cool backstage bar where you can actually wrestle on top of the pool table if you want. You can wrestle in the parking lot and even go inside the back of the truck trailer. There's even unlockable characters in this game. Some noteworthy ones include HBK Shawn Michaels, Andre the Giant, Ken Shamrock, Earl Hebner, and Cactus Jack. The McMahons are unlockable as well. Shane, Stephanie, and even their mom, Linda McMahon. There is a shop in the game where you can buy different things for your character, such as what they wear during a match, different moves for them to use. You can even buy wrestlers, arenas, and props for your entrances. The single player component of the game just consists of you competing for all the different championships. And then, in multiplayer, you can wrestle for them, and the belts even show up on the champions themselves. One thing I thought was really cool, in championship mode, depending on what matches you win or lose, there are different paths you can take, and some of those paths even lead to unlocking new characters. This game also has something called survival mode. It's a free-for-all match where every time somebody gets eliminated, somebody new comes in. It's similar to the Royal Rumble where if you go over the top rope and touch the ground, you're eliminated. Only in this, they don't necessarily have to go over the top rope. As long as they go ringside, they're eliminated. Survival mode is a great way to make money in this game. The more eliminations, the more money you get. And you get a bonus if you can pin a character, as opposed to just throwing them ringside. And every so often, a hidden character can show up, and if you eliminate them, you unlock them. Aside from throwing your opponents ringside, you can also eliminate them by getting a technical knockout, pinfall, or submission. Survival mode ends when 99 people have been eliminated. Obviously, you don't have to eliminate all those people, but you get quite the paycheck if you do. If you don't make it all the way to the end and you get eliminated, you at least keep any money you made and any characters you unlocked. They brought the championship belts back, including the Smoking Skull belt if you win as Stone Cold, but you can't name belts anymore, which really sucks for me because I liked having my own version of the ECW or WCW title.
Oye, this is Alex Ramon, and I got something to say, man. See, I beat my opponents for fun, but for the championship belt, I'm gonna carve them up real nice. In this business, first you get the championship belt. Then once you have the belt, then you get the power. Once you have the power, then you get the women. All I want is what's coming to me.
The world, Chico.
And everything in it. So tonight, Super Mario, after I pin you, say goodbye to your belt. Say goodnight to the bad guy.
This game brings back a lot of memories, but there's one thing in particular that I'm sure anybody who's played this game before knows what I'm talking about. And that is probably one of the greatest pieces of music ever released on the N64.
Diggity dog. Breaking. 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 Diggity dog.
Early North American copies of this game had a save glitch, where every once in a while your save data would get erased. This happened to my stepbrother and I all the time. Nowadays, I just play the game on emulator, and I make sure to download a later released European version to try to avoid the save glitch. Once you start up a match, you'll notice the belt section is grayed out, meaning the glitch happened to you. You lost all your progress in championship mode, any characters you unlocked, anything you bought, and any wrestlers you made are all deleted. Survival mode is a lot of fun to play. Trying to beat your record, make money, and see how long you can survive. Ladder matches were great, especially 4-player. Once, I remember my stepbrother and I wanted to see if you could jump off a ladder in the ring, but onto an opponent who's laying on the announcer's table ringside. Different paths in story mode gave it a lot of replayability, and it's nice to know that sometimes even if you lose, there's still a story to be told. In high school though, my friends and I played more of the PS2 games than we did the N64 games. But in elementary school, everyone I know, wrestling fan or not, played No Mercy. It was the go-to wrestling game for everyone I knew back then. I played a lot with my stepbrother. He would always want to make Lita the women's champion, and I would want Trish Stratus to be the women's champion. So obviously, we'd have to have a match to settle it. Trish Stratus was my favorite diva. Well, until Mickie James came along. My stepbrother and I played a lot of tag team matches. Sometimes we would face each other, but that was only to determine who was the World Heavyweight Champion. And sometimes we would play a handicap match against a character that he lost to in story mode. It was great. I did play a lot with my friends, and when my friends and I played against each other, it really was no mercy. We never held back, and every match felt like it was a 5-star match. Now, I didn't play a lot of cage matches. I don't know why, I was just never really into cage matches, but I did like playing Iron Man or submission matches. Nowadays, I mostly play the game with a roster full of fictional characters. People from video games, movies, whatever. I had a lot of great memories with this game. From the people I played with, to making my friends in the game, or making WCW or ECW characters to add to the roster. This game was a must-play back in the day. And for fans of the Attitude Era, if you owned an N64, this was a must-have game. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, Yo It's L versus Super Mario.
It's the event of the year, the event we've all been waiting for. We've got Yo It's L coming into the ring right now.
So have you changed your opinion on him at all?
Gotta say no. If anything, it's gotten worse after I've been able to reflect on that last dirty match he had. All those dirty hits. Doesn't deserve to be here in my opinion.
Well, the champion coming out now. This is what? It's a 4-year undefeated streak.
Super Mario. They call him Super for a reason. You know, he used to be a doctor. Dr. Mario. Expect him to be putting on a clinic tonight.
Quite the clinic, I hope. But Yo It's L, so recently there's this thing called Twitter X, Twitter X. There's the whole Yo It's L movement has been blowing up. I take it you're not a part of that.
Don't even really know what you're talking about, Twitter or whatever it is. All I know is that movement, that whole pro L movement, bunch of misguided yous there. Got to reassess what they're thinking here.
Well, I've never seen someone get as over with the fans as L has in recent history.
Well, speaking of over, Mario just put him over the ring.
Ooh,
Bit of a miss there from the jump man. Doesn't usually miss those jumps. He's usually pretty accurate.
Could this be an indicator for the rest of the match?
Oh, I don't think so. But L's getting off to a bit of a strong start. I will give him that credit where credit is due.
Nice fisherman suplex there.
There we go. This is what I expect from Mario. Puffing out his chest a little bit, showing L who's boss. And here we go. This is that clinic I was talking about.
Kick. Not giving the challenger any time to rest. Nice hurricanrana.
Perfect moves, textbook moves. This is exactly what you should be doing. All you young kids out there looking to emulate someone, don't look at L, look at Super Mario. That's who you should be looking after.
Well, L, I will say, this is his first title shot. He has held some gold before, but never the world title.
Right into the bar there for Mario, just taking advantage of his positioning there.
Some pounding his head onto the ground out there.
He's got a message to send right now. He's going after that championship, and he's not going to let anyone else have it. This is his to win.
Let's take down there. Now, this match isn't no disqualification, but there is no count out. So I don't know why these guys are spending this much time outside of the ring. Most wrestling happens in a ring.
In a ring, but that, like I said, he's just trying to prove again, textbook move right there, exactly how you're supposed to do it.
Well, he's got some fight in him. Mario,
a little bit of a fight back right here, but that could just be Super Mario trying to bring him into the exact position that he wants him. A lot of positioning, I'm telling you, going on with the Mario.
Oh, Mario. Just working on those legs of L, trying to slow him down. You know, maybe he's trying to stop him from doing some of his high-flying moves. Mario, again, you know, L gets a few moves in there, and then Mario, nice snap suplex there.
Shows him how it's done. Just shows him how it's done. It's the amateur versus the professional.
He's really putting the pressure on him.
This could be an early fight we're having here today if this keeps up.
Hell, I have to say, yeah, not performing as well as I thought he would.
There we go.
Mario,
There
nice
we go.
takedown.
Just keeps working him, wearing him down, getting rid of his resolve.
We'll say Mario pulling out. Ooh, that's like a belly-to-belly suplex there. Mario pulling out some moves that we either haven't seen in a while or just never really seen him do. What's he setting up here for? What are you guys doing?
Here we go. He's setting up for something, that's for sure. It's hyping up the crowd with that one.
Come on, guys, don't wrestle on a table here. Mario, what's he doing?
Whatever he could use to get
Mario
the job done.
DDT.
Here we go.
Right through the table
perfect.
there. Pretty sure my sandwich was there. I'm not sure what I'm going to have for dinner now.
Yeah, not sure you're going to want to be eating that right now.
Oh, the stunner stealing
Stunner,
L's
yes.
finisher.
Taking L's finisher, showing him how he should be doing. I think L is over. All
I
you
hate to
Tweeties
say
out
it.
there, all you Tweety birds or whatever it is they're called.
Could this be it? The Yo It's L movement over. All Mario has to do is put him in the ring, pin him, and this could be it.
Could be it. And he's going for just that. He knows when this is over. He knows when it's done.
What could he be
Jump
doing
man
there?
taking to the rope, jumping.
Oh.
There we go. That's what I expected earlier.
Nice body splash L. This could be it. This could be his last
Oh,
stand.
lucky hit there from L. And another one.
Ooh, nice fireman carry. Again, amateur wrestling background.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
jumping clothesline there.
You got to
Nice
give credit where
super
credit
kick.
is due. L is coming back in this one.
Ooh,
Mario's not
this
careful.
be
Oh,
choke
choke slam taking a page from the WrestleNator's book.
Oh yeah, he definitely picked that up from WrestleMania. An elbow drop. Mario
Expertly
moves.
dodged
Ooh.
from the jump man. Can't out jump the jump man.
Again, working on those legs.
L's got an injury in that area there. Dr. Mario pinpointing exactly where that is and targeting it repeatedly. It's a smart move. He's a smart fighter.
He is. I hate to say it, Al not able to pick up any momentum in this match.
Had a burst energy earlier, but oh!
The spine buster there. Ooh, nice little ankle lock.
There, yeah.
Mario in the middle of the ring. Couldn't get any
Looking a
rope
little
break.
tired. He's got to bring back that energy he had before. Oh!
Al, oh!
And again, nice repeated strikes from Al. Got to give credit where credit is due. The dog does have some fight in him.
Al has been changing up his style. Normally, when he runs, he tries to go for a spear. Sometimes even a hurricanrana, but
Has been a lot cleaner in this fight, too. I do like to see that.
that's true. Ooh, nice power bomb. Okay, Al, what could he be doing
Working
here?
on here. He's building up to something himself.
Oh, the
stunner.
stunner. This could be it.
You know, he's got to go for the pin here, I feel. Oh, no.
Could
No.
this be an amateur mistake?
Could be a mistake, but
Oh,
no.
Super Mario DDT.
Trading
Oh.
finishers here in this match.
Al, go for the pin.
Go for the pin.
Go for the pin.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Another stunner.
Could this be it?
He's got to go for the pin now.
Could this be it? The childhood dream realized. 1, 2,
Three.
3. Ladies
It's
and gentlemen.
over. It's over. Can
4-year
you
winning
believe it?
streak has come to an end. Yo, it's L. The childhood dream has come true. The world heavyweight champion, Yo, it's L.
Bit of a Cinderella story here for Yo It's L. You think of all the people that Mario has taken out himself. Taking out King of the Koopas, defeated his own brother, coming here tonight. Thought it would be a for sure thing, but L just getting it done in the end.
He is the future of our industry, and this is just the beginning for him. The beginning of a legendary tale.
As a kid, I loved wrestling. I even had a toy ring with action figures, and I even made custom belts to go along with them. Whenever I heard the glass shatter and saw Stone Cold Steve Austin making his way down the walkway, it would send shivers down my spine every time. I think wrestling is at its best when it's an entertaining fight. To be honest, I don't like a lot of the stupid, silly stuff they do in wrestling, especially WWE. When we were kids, my stepbrother and I loved the Hardy Boys. We thought they were the coolest. We used to do swanton bombs into the pool. We would put our mattresses in the living room and just
jump off the couch doing flips and elbow drops. We even went to the movie theaters to watch pay-per-views. Yeah, pay-per-views. I know it's something weird now, like public live event or whatever, but back in my day, it was pay-per-views. And I made a lot of friends because of wrestling. I remember one day, these two kids were just doing wrestling moves on each other, and a bunch of us just started talking wrestling, and I made a few friends that way. After a while though, I did stop watching WWE. I started watching Ring of Honor, TNA, and a bunch of other promotions. I remember watching Samoa Joe versus CM Punk in Ring of Honor. Yeah, anyone remember Blonde Punk? Also, I went back to check out old WCW and ECW stuff I either missed or just wanted to rewatch. In high school, I joined the wrestling team, and everybody on the team, no surprise, they watched wrestling. So I did get back into WWE for a while. But afterwards, when I went to rejoin the team next year, the coach told us that anybody who had been to a tournament before wouldn't be going to any this year because he wanted all the new people to go. So I sort of just stopped watching wrestling after that. Not only WWE, but pretty much all wrestling, I just stopped watching. I did have a friend who he was still into it, and he did invite me over to watch some pay-per-views. I do remember there was one WrestleMania and I just thought it was pretty boring and pretty bad. And the other one was WrestleMania where Sting wrestled Triple H with Stephanie McMahon. And for that, we can all respect him. But that Sting match was terrible. So even though I stopped watching wrestling, I still played the video games, but to me, they really are just fighting games. I'm glad I watched long enough to see Kurt Angle's TNA run. I'm glad I got to see Rob Van Dam win not only the WWE title, but the ECW title as well, and watching that pay-per-view with my friends. And I'm glad I saw Edge win his first WWE Championship. Now, I've never watched AEW, and at the time of this video's release, there are no McMahons currently working for the WWE. All the champions of my day are all but retired, and my time with wrestling, much like the age of wrestling I once knew, has come and gone. The Attitude Era may not have been perfect. I mean, when it was bad, it was terrible. But when it was good, it was great. It was not only the worst of wrestling, but the best of wrestling. Everything I loved about wrestling is captured perfectly in this game. I get to relive all the memories, all the ups, all the downs, and all the people I played with. All of that whenever I pick up and play WWF No Mercy.
I'm here with the World Heavyweight Championship winner, L. L, how do you feel about winning the title tonight?
I feel like $1 million, and it doesn't hurt that I'm dressed like it. See, for all you guys back there in the locker room, if you want to claim that you're the World Heavyweight Champion, you gotta go through me. See, if you want to be the man, first you gotta beat the man. And this title here means that I'm the man. See, I know most people, they detest me, they're jealous of me, because I have more cars and they have friends. And whenever I leave any arena, any hotel, anywhere I go, anywhere I leave, snap my fingers and all the ladies come with me. See, I'm a Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, styling, profiling, limousine riding, jet flying, wheeling, dealing son of a gun. And I'm the World Heavyweight Champion. Woo!
Where do you think you're going? This is Nacho Man Sandy Ravage, and I got something to say. It's not the belt that makes the champion. What makes a champion is hitting that subscribe button. So subscribe to Yo It's L and be a real champion.